As the nation's front line, the United States Border Patrol is the primary uniformed law enforcement agency responsible for protecting our borders between our land, air, and sea ports of entry. Our southern border with Mexico gets a lot of attention in the media. But the northern border mission is just as demanding. It's just as complex and challenging. The international boundary with Canada extends over 5,500 miles across both land and water. It's often described as the longest common non-militarized border between any two countries. It's a diverse region consisting of major cities, integrated binational communities, numerous transit hubs, and vast regions with little or no population. But the Border Patrol is uniquely qualified and equipped to tackle all kinds of challenges in all kinds of conditions. We're trained for it, and we are single-minded in our devotion to duty.
When someone comes to me with a problem, I always tell them to throw a green shirt at it. It's my way of saying that we, as the United States Border Patrol, can overcome any challenges we face. We adapt, we improvise, we get the job done. But our work is inherently dangerous, now more than ever. We see evidence of this every day. While migration flows are trending downward, we're seeing an increase in assaults against our Border Patrol agents. In fact, we are the most assaulted federal law enforcement personnel in the country. We've seen an 80% increase in assaults on agents. Needless to say, our responsibilities are tough, but I firmly believe they are ones worth shouldering every time we put on the uniform.
We deploy the latest surveillance and interdiction technologies and equipment, but our agents are our most valuable assets. Every day, their keen instincts make our nation safer and more secure.
Vigilance, one of CBP's core values, is just as important on our northern border as it is on our southern border. As improvements to security are implemented in one domain, terrorist organizations and transnational criminal organizations adapt, always looking for ways to exploit what they perceive as vulnerabilities in others. We saw this on our border with Mexico. They developed tunnels with lighting and rail systems to enter our country, while they've increased their use of small unmanned aerial systems to counter our surveillance. We take a risk-based approach to prevent this infiltration, and we've developed processes to address threats. This approach gives us the ability to adapt to situations in the field. We work tirelessly every day to protect our borders from dangerous people and from illegal activity such as the smuggling of narcotics. The Border Patrol embraces a principle that states, it takes a network to defeat a network. So we work closely with our international partners, like Canada, on our northern border. Border Patrol agents have developed and enhanced our partner nations' capacities in identifying, disrupting, and interdicting TCOs operating in their respective countries. Marijuana seizures have dropped, but we have seen an increase in percentages of hard narcotic seizures like cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamine. And more recently, we've been seeing new, hard-to-detect lethal narcotics like fentanyl entering the country. To combat this, we've implemented a fentanyl mitigation team to lead our efforts to address the threat and to provide guidance to our agents in the field.
Border Patrol agents are also quite literally lifesavers. They help lost and injured hikers and boaters. They save migrants stranded and abandoned by unscrupulous human smugglers. And their commitment to public safety doesn't recognize borders. In 2016, for example, Marine agents based in Buffalo rescued a family of 4 from a burning house on the Canadian shoreline near Niagara Falls.
The Border Patrol's motto is honor first. Living up to that mantra means that we will never betray the people of this nation. With nearly a century behind us, the spirit of those words serves as our guiding principle through the growth and challenges we face today.
Regardless of these challenges, the Border Patrol performs its duties with integrity, transparency, and accountability. The Border Patrol remains and will continue to remain a proud, family-oriented agency with a reputation for meeting the mission, no matter the odds.
That's what makes our green shirts and the patch on our left shoulders so special. It's always honor first.